Okay, y'all, it seems like Cardi B is not going to stay quiet when it comes to Latto allegedly dissing her in her new song on her album Big Mama. Budden and Latto, who writes Cardi B's music, he posted that Cardi B was in the studio at 8 o'clock in the morning. She was up early trying to get to it.
When I'm lonely, baby, it's like my friends don't know me. Boy, you used to be my homie. You left me with a dream you sold me. Even the dreams get lonely.
The fuck's...
I feel like Cardi B is hitting the studio with Budden and Latto so that she can diss Latto back, since people feel like Latto was dissing Cardi B in this song when she said, B said, what? Let's clock it. I really got a Hermes store in my closet talking about buying Big Mama a bag like my ninja ain't already bought it. Like my ninja ain't coming off racks. Big banks over here, big facts. Wish a B would get in that booth. I'm calling Playboy Max. So yeah, people feel like this was a Latto dissing Cardi B after Cardi B was caught in this leaked audio where Cardi B was steady saying PA Latto, saying that Latto is scary. Now Cardi B did apologize and she did say that she was going to buy Latto a bag, which is why people feel like this was towards Cardi B, because the bag part where she said like, hey, talking about buying me a Birkin like my man ain't already bought me one. I would like to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Do you guys feel like Cardi B is in the studio to diss Latto? Because a lot of people feel like Cardi B was a little too quiet when this song came out.
Cardi about to whack Latto was recently seen in the studio with her writer Party, so that only means one thing: she needs help putting together them ABCs and 1, 2, 3. This is a big deal because Cardi has not responded to Latto whacking her, and all of a sudden she's posted up in the studio. That writer and that reader link up, you already know they about to make a hit. He is behind some of Cardi's biggest smashes like I Like It, WAP, Backing It Up, Kodak Yellow, Outside, Bongos, and many other ones. I feel like what a lot of people don't realize about Cardi and Party's relationship is Cardi might have an idea and she might have a couple of bars. Cardi really takes it, puts it on paper, puts it to the beat, and really connects those dots to make the song fluid and to make it really sound like a hit. I find that mind-boggling and significant in the same breath because he can't even make a hit for himself. The whole song dissing Megan Thee Stallion and literally nobody listens. Now I do know that Cardi B has a lot going on, so she might not be responding to Latto. But one thing is, when the girls are quiet, it means that they are up to something, so people better watch out. Noticing ever since Latto dropped that diss to her Cardi B, she ain't responded and she been nowhere to be found. All of a sudden she pops up in the studio on Budden's story. Something is in the works. I can't even hold you, these two girls were industry friends, so I honestly think that this is gonna lead to them falling out. I do not see them being friends in the future and nip this in the bud soon. Wouldn't be surprised if Cardi B tried to reach out behind the scenes to patch things up. Curious to know if y'all think that that's something B would do. Like I said, she did go on a public platform and apologize to Latto. As we all know, drama with the girls can accumulate and can build up fast. It happened with Bia and Cardi. It happened with Kim and Foxy. These things just tend to escalate much quicker if they're not addressed in real time. I've been seeing this pattern in the entertainment industry with reality TV stars and with female rappers specifically. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. So we all know this story too well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, y'all. Peace.
Okay, so moving on, Joe Budden was reacting to Latto's album, and one of the songs he said sounded like Drake had wrote the song.
They feel like hard and I came on the right.
Yo, stop this! Oh boy. I don't know when it started. Alright. I don't want to do like a real deep dive on an album I haven't heard yet. I feel like recently she gave me a lot of Drake. You remember this Latto's intro from her last album? Most people said that this specifically sounds like Drake penned this, did the ref.
Latto must have did not like the fact that Joe Budden was saying that, you know, Drake was out here writing her song. So she posted, you know, the lyrics that she wrote on this whiteboard. She even posted the video prior to this showing that she was, you know, the whole process, showing that she was writing the lyrics down on a whiteboard. And a lot of people were like, why is she writing the lyrics on a whiteboard? Now, anyways, someone ended up posting this where Latto tweeted this in 2022 when she said, I'll post on my goddamn self. They all tell you I write too. I heard a few of your reps before they came out too, boo. You forgot we all collab with the same writers. The difference is I don't deny it. So they pointed this out, basically saying that she does have writers and she does use writers for the simple fact that she tried to, you know, tell Joe Budden that she wrote her own lyrics for her song. Some fans feel like Latto didn't have to prove anything anything to Joe Budden. If she wrote her music, she wrote her music. If she didn't, she didn't. A lot of people feel like she didn't have to prove anything to him. And some people feel like, hey, maybe she is the new Drake. And some people feel like she has 21 Savage flow, because some people even feel like 21 Savage is the person that's writing her songs, because they feel like she sounds like 21 Savage now. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. A lot of people pointed out the fact that she tweeted in like 2022 or 2024 that she was using a writer when she was responding to somebody else, and now she's saying that she's not using a writer. And who knows, maybe for this song she did not use a writer. That's why she's pointing out the fact like, hey, for this song I did not use a writer, even though you're saying that you think Drake wrote this. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this.
And to like keep going on this whole Latto situation, it's just like Latto could not have thought that this would be a good plan, a good business move. I'm looking at the numbers. The numbers are extremely low. It's given this album may not even see Billboard next week. You know, and it's crazy because like Barty Gang really supported Latto like full steam, you know, and it's just like, it sucks because, you know, I wanted to listen to the album, but it's just like, after hearing those disses, it's like, I'm not listening to that shit. And if I feel like that, I could only imagine how like other Barty Gang fans feel. We not supporting that shit. We ain't supporting you no more. You know, you dissing Cardi B until y'all clear it up, until Cardi clear it up, until Latto clear it up. I'm not supporting it. I'm not supporting it. I'm sorry, but I'm not supporting it.
And when it comes to this Latto diss to Cardi B, allegedly, I get why she felt it was necessary to say whatever she said. However, if we're being realistic, she just kind of proved Cardi B's point. Let me explain to you how. If you confused, yeah, Cardi B was leaked last year in an altercation with Ice Spice's manager or whoever. And in urban language, if you understand urban language, because we all talk like this, we have talked like this, we have been talking like this to each other for a very long time. And she kind of was getting worked up, and she made a statement, and she was like, because I'm not pussy like Latto. You know, you ain't finna talk to me crazy because I'm not. And what she meant by that is Latto let Ice Spice talk to her any kind of way, and she didn't do nothing. In fact, not only did she not do nothing, they turned around and made up. And what I mean by Latto just proved Cardi B point is because after that was all said and done, Cardi B came and apologized publicly and offered her a bag, right? And yeah, offering her a bag doesn't take back what you said, but she apologized publicly, you know. We never got a public apology from Ice Spice and all that shit talking she was doing to Latto. Yet, they made a whole song together after that. Yet, you put out an album, and in one of the songs, you decide to diss Cardi B. And what's crazy to me is the diss did not land like you thought it did, because you're flaunting how your nigga can buy you a bag that ain't really your nigga, who could be somebody else nigga tomorrow.